Reboot season has been in full swing, and HBO Max's Pretty Little Liars: Original Sin is the most recent gift from the sequel gods. You're not the only one who has calculated the new reboot timeline. The first season of Pretty Little Liars ran from 2010 to 2017 on ABC Family. It is now known as Freeform. The original Pretty Little Liars wrapped up barely 5 years ago. We must give Original Sin credit for doing something its Pretty Little Liars predecessor would never have dared to do in the season finale. It truly revealed who A was. Episode 10, the third of 3 episodes made available to view on Thursday, featured the big revelation. We would inquire as to whether you were able to unravel the enigma on your own previously, but we are aware that you were unable to do so there is no need for you to lie to us. We are all aware of what happened to them. Marshall Clanton, the douchebag principal of Millwood High School, came out to be the mastermind behind the girls' agony. Oh, right. He and Rose Waters allegedly dated when they were teenagers, which led to her becoming pregnant with Angela and her unidentified twin brother Archie. When you consider that this show and Riverdale share the same universe, it's difficult, if not impossible, to not cringe at that moniker. In episode 10, Imogen queries the liars about Sheriff Beasley's A status. The liars are perplexed as to why their mothers never brought up the subject or claim that there was a rumor that Sheriff Beasley had raped Angela. As her father begins to lose control, Kelly meets with Farron and confesses that she is being held under house arrest. Farron consequently tells Kelly the truth. Imogen hears Tabby's notion about Chip, and when they search his bedroom but can't find Imogen's underwear, they confront him. Imogen informs her that her child is proof they have. As a result of their inquiry, he confesses to having raped both of them. Imogen and Tabby vow to bring him down once he admits it and says he won't do it again. And A shows up. A pursues Chip when Imogen informs him that he injured them in the same way as Sheriff Beasley injured Angela. But did A murder Chip? They learn about their upcoming final round through text message from A the next morning. The liars then come to the conclusion that it matters less what information can be revealed to them than who can. The next scene in Pretty Little Liars: Original Sin depicts the liars exploring Angela's former home while A attacks each of the moms. The liars discover that there might have been 2 Angela Waters when rummaging around Angela's home. When the liars find a photo of 2 children together, they all receive a photo text of their moms being held hostage. They follow A's trail and split up. They find A has Madame Giry, Chip, Steve, and Noah's mom's drug dealer. Each liar must hurt damage the individual, but they refuse. As for Imogen, she finds her mom's body with a note that says the truth is in her mouth. After A congratulates them on showing mercy, A tells them that the trial begins now. Seconds later, the liars are led towards the moms and A, with Principal Clanton stepping out mere seconds later and confirming that A is Archie, aka Angela's brother. When Kelly goes to help her friends, Sheriff Beasley forbids her from going out. Principal Clanton reveals he is Angela and Archie's A father. He adds that when Rose got pregnant with twins, her parents didn't approve, so they had the children sent away. But years later, Rose wanted Angela to attend the school, whilst Archie stayed as he had a face only a mother could love, and Principal Clanton was happy to quietly watch his daughter grow up. When Sheriff Beasley pulls a gun on Kelly, Martha snaps and stabs him in the stomach. Kelly then runs to Greg and asks for his help. A flashback shows that when Angela revealed that Tommy, Davy's boyfriend, raped her, it resulted in Davy turning on Angela. And it was Davy who decided to erase Angela Waters by making her invisible. However, the final nail in the coffin was when Davy invited Angela to that infamous rave. Imogen says that Davy changed, but Principal Clanton doesn't care. He still wants Davy to pay with Imogen's death. Yet he still offers Imogen a head start as she's pregnant. She flees outside as Archie follows her, but then she starts to have contractions. Inside, Principal Clanton reveals he plans to frame everything on Sheriff Beasley. Just then, Kelly reveals that Sheriff Beasley has already got what's coming. In the commotion that follows, Principal Clanton shoots Greg before someone hits him over the head. Imogen attacks Archie and ultimately is able to stab him to death, perhaps. Pretty Little Liars: Original Sin cuts to Imogen in hospital after giving birth to a baby girl, where it gets revealed that Sheriff Beasley and Archie, Creeper, survived their attacks, whilst Principal Clanton and Chip have both been arrested. In the closing section of Pretty Little Liars: Original Sin, Imogen tends to her mother's grave after she gets reburied. When everyone celebrates Christmas together, Noah's mom reveals that she'll be checking into rehab, whilst Mouse's moms reveal they'll be going to couples therapy. But it's not all happy celebrations as they learn that Chip is home on bail, so Imogen and Tabby decide that they want to press charges. As Imogen states that she believes it's finally over, someone stabs Sheriff Beasley to death in the hospital, and A attacks Chip just as it cuts to the credits. Overall, a wonderful episode, but I'm really bummed out that Principal Clanton was the brains behind it. Even though I never gave him the benefit of the doubt regarding his relationship with A, I truly wanted a much more prominent figure to come out as the villain. But what were your thoughts? Did you anticipate Principal Clanton's participation, or were you pleased with the revelation?